16 for 4. Avesh Khan is on fire. He's got 4 wickets. He's just conceded 5 runs for it. Finney was the last man to go. Caught by Sundar. His second catch in the innings. This time right into his belly. Perfect height where you want your slip catches.
And the skipper's decision of giving him that extra over rewarded. And also Ishan Kishan, he wouldn't hesitate bowling his faster bowlers, because as the game goes on, I believe the spinners will come into the game, and he's got plenty of them available.
Also, Russell, when you look at it, it seems a very simple and straightforward decision. If you're thinking wickets, as a captain, it's a no-brainer. You've got to give Avesh Khan maybe another couple of overs. But if you're thinking over 50 overs and thinking of containing run, then you start worrying about who's going to bowl later. For my slog overs, you've got to keep a few overs for your strike bowler. But any captain who is thinking wickets at the time in 50 overs cricket, these are pretty simple decisions.
We've seen far too much cricket now, and so would these youngsters would be watching their seniors play, to know that you can't let the game drift. It's only a matter of time. You give an opportunity to a batsman, they have the capabilities of changing the game in your favor. Easily a 5th. Finn Allen going hard at it. And that's what I mean. Even a miss hit can run away for 4. Well, they need a bit of luck, the New Zealand batsmen. It's 21 for 4.
Going to be the one just trying to defend and not meet fire by fire. He's willing to counter attack here.
Required 238 more runs. Required rate above 6. But the problem is that batsmen are going back to the pavilion faster than they've been walking out there. Batham continues. Now Christian Leopard is a dangerous player. Not too long ago, actually less than a month, probably 2 weeks ago, scored 116 off 84 balls. Came into bat with the team in trouble. They were 67 for 5 versus Pakistan in the UAE. And this is a similar situation where he does not need to worry about anything around him, but play his own game. It looks like his game is about going after the bowlers. And on the back of that innings is when Josh Finney came out and said,
slip catching, I don't think they've dropped anything, the Indians. Never was India's strong suit a couple of generations back, or maybe one generation back, but good to see here again at this level. It's not just about taking catches, it's how comfortable you look while you're taking it, and they look really very relaxed. And it's something Rahul Dravid does every morning. He wears a helmet, Dravid, and he gets somebody to chuck balls at him, and then he's giving these slip catches in the mornings. And all these guys are there catching it: Sarfraz Khan, Washington Sundar, Ricky Bowie, and good to see that that's translating in the match.
Initially they start off with a softer ball and then the harder one. Yeah, just to finish up on Josh Finney, he came out saying that they want to play the type of cricket that Brendan McCullum plays, Martin Guptill plays, and the senior team plays, on the back of the 100 that Leopard made. But clearly, it's obvious now that it's not an easy game to play.
Well, when it comes to catching in the slips, especially, it was the world record for most catches. People forget that contribution of Dravid. They talk about his, 11,000 runs and all that. 13,000 runs, I should be saying, but add to that the number of catches that he's taken. And so often we hear about catches winning you matches. 210 catches in test matches. 13,000 runs plus 210 catches. That's phenomenal contribution to India in test matches. Good to see the young boys as well replicating that, taking everything that's come their way. Just one run from the over, 22 for 4.
मतलब सबसे पहले आप पहुंचे थे साइड पर?
जी जी।
खेमपाल की बॉडी पे कूलर पैनल था क्या?
था तो सही सर।
तो फिंगरप्रिंट्स के लिए क्यों नहीं भेजा आपने उसे?
कूलर भारी था सर और हमारा पाइल्स का इलाज चल रहा था सर।
अच्छा।
ठीक हो गया क्या? पाइल्स ठीक हो गए आपके?
बेटर है सर, बेहतर। थैंक यू सर।
चेक कर ले।
Talwar, now streaming on Hotstar.
Sarfraz, punt. That was a crucial partnership. 2 early wickets, and they saw India through the tough period. When the ball was jagging around.
Russell, Avesh has got his 7th over.
Why not? Just as we were mentioning how dangerous Christian Leopard can be. There is some research that would go into the game of these youngsters. Get another wicket here and there's no coming back for New Zealand.
Certainly one of the future stars after this performance. That's what I think he does really well. The line is obviously there, the pace to go with it, but the movement that he's able to get off the pitch is something that we didn't see enough from maybe the New Zealand bowlers. Hits the deck and just leaves the right-hander.
Uses his height to a maximum.
And that's the reason why he's bowled so many balls in that good length area, because the pitch has been responsive. There's been some sideways movement. Again, and because he's got the wrist in such a way that the batsman feels that the ball is going to come back into him.
Yeah, and you see the angle in as a batsman, you shape to play it, but it's getting just a bit of nip away, probably just only straightening down the line. That forces the batsman to open up and have a poke at it.
It's very noisy out there, just like the Basundhara Mall. Oh, the rare fumble in the slips. Allow the batsman to get off strike. Yeah, this is what he does. He's a tall man, Avesh Khan. Doesn't swing the ball. It's more movement of the pitch. Have a look at that. The seam will tell you that the ball is coming back in. So to the right-hander, he's always expecting the ball to come back in. This ball, of course, bowled to a left-hander, and this one right-hander. So they're forced to play at it.
Avesh Khan has played first-class cricket. Played for Madhya Pradesh. 5 matches, in fact, and has 15 wickets. A best of 4 for 84. He made his debut, his first-class debut, in quite a while ago, December 2014, when he played for Madhya Pradesh against the Railways.
Nearly pulled off another stunner. And that's why there's applause from the field as 13 overs gone, 25 for 4.
No. I'm not saying this was a drop.
Thank God for that. What if he had got his fingertips?
I think he did. He got a thumb to it.
So is that going to go as a drop catch?
I'm letting him off the hook.
So who decides when we put the dropped catches and drop chances? Who decides that's a catch or a dropped catch? Just falling short of that fielder at mid-off. What's more, he's gone for 4.
It was the opening bowler, Avesh Khan's partner, Khalil. He got caught in 2 minds, but he did the right thing. He attacked the ball, tried to make that into a catch, and then found himself in no man's land.
Field has been identical. Nothing's changed.
Short spell for Khalil Ahmed today. He was impressive the day before, but Ishan Kishan has opted to attack the batsman with Avesh Khan.
Slightly down on pace, I thought Khalil Ahmed today was. In the other day, he was touching 132, 134. Unless he wants to bring him back and not offer spin yet to New Zealand.
7 overs to Avesh Khan.
Oh, he's gone for that big heave on the leg side. This is desperation from New Zealand.
Yes, something different needs to be done. Avesh Khan's had 7. So Khalil Ahmed can change ends and replace him. That'll help keep the pressure on, because the seamers are getting something out of this pitch.
You should hear some of the things that are being said out there.
Be a good soul, translate.
They're speaking in English just to make sure that the Kiwi boys hear everything. They're having fun, basically. They're right on top. They know they're the strong team in the tournament, high on confidence.
We're in the second power play where a maximum of 4 fielders allowed outside the circle. But India only maintaining 2.
Now this looks like a good strike. Lands on the advertising hoarding. That's 6 runs. He's rescued his team once before, as Russell Arnold told us in Abu Dhabi recently.
Well, a decision has to be made. You've got to take someone on to make a difference. Not all the time, just show your intent, see how the opposition reacts. Leopard on his way, making his move.
Inside edge. I think the fielder will get there. They should get a couple of runs. That's a big over for New Zealand. 12 runs coming off it. 14 overs gone. It's 37 for 4.
दोहरा हत्याकांड जिसे देखकर लोग सहम गए, जिसमें मीडिया उलझ गया,
भैया ये मर्डर है या सुसाइड?
कानून गुमराह हो गया। एक ऐसा अपराध जो हमेशा के लिए उलझन बन गया।
किसी बेगुनाह को सजा मिलने से अच्छा है 10 गुनाहगार छूट जाए।
अब सवाल आपके सामने, देखिए और खुद फैसला कीजिए। तलवार नाउ स्ट्रीमिंग ऑन हॉटस्टार।
So that would make Nepal with 2 wins, and if India do win this Group D would be decided. So New Zealand have to get home today to put pressure on the other teams and give themselves some chance. And just as I thought, Khalil Ahmed replaces Avesh Khan. And replacing Sanjay Manjrekar in the seat next to me is Dominic Cobb.
Thanks, Russell. Yeah, change of ends, isn't it, for Khalil Ahmed? Bowled beautifully, Avesh Khan from the new ball, bowled well against Ireland, had the pace as well. I think all bowlers are just finding a little bit of assistance in this wicket. Ball still looks quite new, doesn't it? You can see it's quite shiny. 7 runs conceded. Nice shots. New Zealand aren't out of this yet.
Taking a cue from his partner Leopard, and this time it's Allen though. You can't die wondering. It's the required rate only around 6. So it's still not out of their reach, but you need to break the shackles. You need to get the bowler thinking.
Well, I think we've seen, haven't we, in the 2 games now. Obviously, this is the second game we've done here. We saw it with India in the first game against Ireland. They lost 4 quick wickets, didn't they? 55 for 4.